Funding is approved to help build a new athletics complex for the University of Pikeville. And Kentucky's Agriculture Commissioner is in Southern Kentucky today to help warn folks about leaving kids and pets in hot cars.
Plus, rain chances return by Tuesday night. Your first alert forecast coming up as Mountain News First at 4 continues.
Mountain News First at 4 continues.
Almost 2 years ago, the University of Pikeville announced a new sports complex would expand its Pikeville campus, and the work is still underway. WYMT's Buddy Forbes has more about the plans for Bear Mountain.
With funding set aside in the state budget and an ongoing partnership with the city of Pikeville and other investors, the University of Pikeville is paving the way toward its new era of athletics. Bear Mountain was announced in 2022, a sports complex for the university's outdoor athletic teams to plant their roots. The facility comes with at least a $50 million price tag. Part of that will be met with an $8.7 million earmark from the city of Pikeville, using money brought in from the Department for Local Government in the recent state budget. UPike President Dr. Burton Webb says the money will help develop the mountain for not only the athletes, but everyone in the area to enjoy.
Meeting the athletic needs that our local community has. So football, baseball, softball, archery, track and field, cross country, walking paths, all sorts of different things where we can have competitions between high schools and places for people to just go up and enjoy a sunny day on the side of the mountain.
Dr. Webb says the vision for the space continues to develop and change, but the mission stays the same, building a place that can integrate the community and a space that athletes can call home. In Pikeville, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
The land is already in use for some of the student athletes, including the archery team. We'll have more about the project coming up at 6.
It is a sunny Monday across the mountains, all thanks to high pressure, and we are tracking some more high pressure as we go into Monday night, so we stay dry, also mainly clear and cool. But right now, a live look from Laurel County from the London Corbin Airport, and not a cloud in the sky. That current temperature up to 59 degrees, and we are tracking some more fantastic weather as we go into this afternoon. Most of us in the upper 50s to lower 60s, up to 61 for Jackson and 63 for Manchester, also in Harlan. So we are a little bit warmer on this Monday compared to this time on Sunday, and that warming trend is set to continue on your Tuesday as well. Up on First Alert Pinpoint Doppler, not a drop as high pressure is the big story on this Monday as it is sitting over much of the eastern U.S., and that will bring some more dry weather for your Monday night also to wake up on Tuesday. We do have a frost advisory in place as we stay chilly once the sun sets. Most of us see lows in the upper 30s to lower 40s. Most of your Tuesday also dry and sunny, but those rain chances are set to return by Tuesday night, also pushing into your Wednesday. More details on that next rain chance coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
Cameron, thanks. Inspections of Kentucky gas pumps have started around the state, but this year there is a special message added to the certification sticker in a new child and pet safety initiative. WYMT's Phil Pendleton has more on the new alert program through state police and the State Department of Agriculture.
When you pull up to Kentucky gas pumps, you're going to notice a sticker that's been placed over here by the Kentucky Department of Agriculture stating that these gas pumps are inspected and improved for accuracy. But this year, there's also going to be a new message added to these stickers reminding you of something not to leave in your car. Kentucky's fuel pumps are inspected and then verified with a sticker, but along with the simple message of accuracy comes a reminder to drivers. All because of the problem of people becoming so forgetful that it's costing the lives of children and pets. Last year, 29 children died of vehicular heat stroke in cases across the United States. The stickers contain a simple message.
If it saves one child's life, this will be worth adding this extra language to the stickers to these gas pumps here in Kentucky. And so
the majority of those children die, unfortunately, because they were forgotten. A parent or caregiver just forgot that child was in the car.
The Kentucky Department of Agriculture will be checking about 60,000 gas pumps each and every year. They start this process in April. They will go through November. They'll check for leaks and just simply to make sure that the pumps are working properly. In Lexington, Phil Pendleton, Now back to you.
Fuel pumps are also inspected to make sure they are free of skimmers that thieves use to steal credit card information. The Supreme Court dismissed a lawsuit from Republican Senate candidate Kari Lake challenging the use of electronic voting machines in Arizona. Lake filed the lawsuit during her failed campaign for governor in 2022. She challenged whether the state's electronic voting machines assured a fair and accurate vote. The court dismissed the appeal Monday without comment, which is common. Two lower courts had already dismissed the suit. President Biden is urging the Senate to move quickly to approve the foreign aid legislation that finally passed the House over the weekend. The bills provide $95 billion to Ukraine, Israel, and America's allies in the Pacific. CBS's Scott McFarland reports.
With Ukraine running short on money and munitions.
On this vote, the ayes are 311 and the nays are 112. The bill is passed.
The U.S. House approved nearly $61 billion to help the country in its third year fighting back the Russian invasion. The Senate is expected to follow suit when it returns tomorrow.
The Ukrainians' morale has been great, but it's been undermined over the last couple of months when they have been literally given out rationed bullets.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky thanked the House for overcoming its gridlock.
This is the show of leadership and strength of the United States.
Also included in the foreign aid passed was more than $26 billion for Israel and $8 billion for Taiwan and Indo-Pacific security. Speaker Mike Johnson, who'd been criticized for slow-walking an aid package, successfully championed the bills this weekend, which won bipartisan support.
I've done here what I believe to be the right thing, and that is to allow the House to work its will.
Winning praise from Democrats.
Traditional conservatives, led by Speaker Mike Johnson, have risen to the occasion.
But a few hardline Republicans are continuing their threats to oust Johnson after he defied their warnings this weekend about moving forward with the legislation.
Mike Johnson's speakership is over. He needs to do the right thing to resign and allow us to move forward in a controlled process. Yeah. If he doesn't do so, he will be vacated.
Scott McFarland, CBS News, the Capitol.
In a social media post Monday, Zelensky also offered his appreciation to House Speaker Mike Johnson and Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries for their work in passing the critical foreign aid bill that includes billions of dollars of funding for Kyiv. During a call between the two leaders on Monday morning, President Biden discussed plans with Zelensky to quickly approve the measure after the Senate likely passes it later this week. Coming up on First at 4, why it might not be the best time to buy a new or used car right now.
Plus, high pressure will bring some more dry and cool weather to close out your Monday. Your forecast after this break.